Some days when it's snowing, it's really interesting. In Vancouver, on our street, when they called me the snowman, they'd like to see me here. I'm out 3 times a day sometimes. And a little bit later on, we'll show you the driveway at our place that I think is about 60 feet long and probably 15 feet wide. So when I do that 3 times, it's lots of fun.
Salvation Army's up here.
Yeah, this building on the left here is the Salvation Army, and I figure when we start to starve to death, we'll go here and get free handouts or something. And this is the field research station for the Rio Elgin mines that have now closed up. But that first part of town that I showed on the video, if you've ever heard of Bob Izumi, I think it's Bob, he's on one of the fishing shows. Him and his brother came up here and they bought 170 townhouses up here from the mines, and then they sold them at a good profit. There's just another little mall with a store called Metro in there, where everything that's in that store basically comes from Quebec, and you get some pretty good packages. And the other thing here at Christmas time, I should have tried to get a video because they do a really nice job. The homes here get decorated. Annette and I actually did our front window, and we put lights all around the house this year. It was a first for us, and it looked really nice. I don't know. Did I get that on tape somewhere, hon? I think I did.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well,
No, I don't know.
Go that way instead.
If you did or not.
Sorry, I'm just giving your last-minute instructions. This one goes behind our house, right?
Yeah.
Actually, there's a big park.
That's behind our house.
Okay, there's a big park here.
Ice rink that I don't think they use anymore.
Yes, they do. And that big green building that Annette's talking about is an ice rink, and our house is just right on the other side of it. There's basketball. They've got everything here. This is a really neat park. And this one's called the Rio Den Arena. And yeah, they do use it, hon, because I saw some advertisements in the paper the other day. And down the end of the street here, just go really slow here, hon, okay? Down the end of the street here is Lee's Restaurant, where Annette goes and gets her cheese and French fries and stuff like that.
Poutine.
Poutine.
You must know it, Rolly. Poutine.
These apartment buildings to the left there, they're senior citizens. Beautiful places. And this is our street here. This is Stevens. Now just go nice and slow here. These are all our neighbors' homes here.
We're the third house.
We're the third house down on the right, and that'll go in, and we'll tape a little bit on the outside.
At least you can see our new deck we put at the front, which I didn't think you'd be able to see it.
Well, I'll come back out. That's our house right there. We'll come back out and tape a little bit.
There's our driveway.
And the only reason the snow's not that high, well, I mean, for here it's not that high, is because it got mild there for a while and it melted a bit. All right, and that's now got me back through this part, so I'll just try this fade button here for a minute. Recording again. See all the apartment buildings up there? Turn my zoom.
Actually mild out.
Oh, look, you get a look at a French Canadian here. She just gave me heck for videotaping her in the car. She says, don't get my face up close, you show all the wrinkles. Okay, anyways, this is our new deck that we had Lou build on the front.
It's full of snow.
Yeah, it's full of snow. I think one of the things that we really liked a lot about this house was that if you were back further, you could see on the roof, there's just a thick, thick coating of snow, which indicates that the insulation is really good. I'll just walk along here. You can, okay, go towards the shed for me. You got the key?
It smiled, but yet if you're over for a little while, it's cool.
When you get enough snow here, it gets too high to throw it with my shovel, and everybody else has a snow blower except me. And that's going to try to navigate through this snow. This is cute. She looks like a lost bear here, but. And while she's wandering through the back, this is the new deck we had built. This is about 16 feet wide, 8 feet deep. And back in here, you got the key in your pocket. Back in here is a gas hookup for a gas barbecue. And there you can see the length of the driveway. It's pretty long. I think it's probably about 60 some odd feet long. And just, this is the arena at the back. That's an apple tree by just to the right of the telephone pole. This is our backyard. Lots of trees. My shed. See if I can wander through the snow here without falling on my noodle. It's a nice size shed. There's no nothing fancy, but I have all my tools in here, and there's a place for storing stuff up top. There's no insulation, of course, which would be nice, and if we were going to stay here, we would insulate it, but we haven't done that. This is a new fence that I didn't build, or I didn't have it built either. Okay, you can close it up on. This was brand new. They just built this fence last year. Just before we bought the house, there's a gate that goes out to the front. There's the back end of the little bungalow, and you can see the snow on the roof there. Nice motion detector.
Like clothesline.
Oh, yeah. I have to show you this. That's all this.
Will enjoy that.
That's all this woman talked about when she came here was her clothesline. I mean, you'd think that a clothesline meant something, but.
Well, it does.
Guy down there's got a big satellite dish, and this other guy you can see, he must have a tremendous ham radio outfit, and that's holding on to me so she doesn't fall.
Fell.
Yeah, sure, you want to push me. Okay, we're going to go in the house, so we'll pause for a momento, and then we'll be right back at it. Okay, I'm back in business here. This is what we actually, I guess you'd call it the side entrance to the house. On the way downstairs to the rec room and whatnot. I'll try to go slowly so I don't get a lecture. Actually speaking. I open the door, let a little light in. This hallway here, we just repainted last week. Fairly high ceiling. Just finally got a couple of our pictures up. This floor here was just finished a couple of days ago. Ceramic tiles, and that didn't like the carpet, so the blue carpet going down the stairs was here in the landing, but it was terrible with all the snow. And we keep our. Let's see if we can close the air. We leave it open. Walking down the stairs. Go back. Handy little place for shoes that was built here. This is Annette's laundry room. You can hear her upstairs yelling, "Go slow, dear," giving me my instructions as usual. And because she's on video, she calls me dear. Otherwise, she just says, "Hey, asshole, take your time." Hey, jerk, yeah, see? She knows. We didn't have any shelves down here at all, so Sandy's boyfriend Lou, who is just excellent, does phenomenal work, built these shelves for me. Behind that door is a sump pump. That used to be just a door standing there, so Lou put it on hinges and everything. If we were going to stay, Annette would like to, you know, finish this room off, which would be nice, I suppose. I don't know what the purpose is in a laundry room, but she'd do it just to say it was done. These shelves here, Lou put these in for me because it was a waste of space. In the shed out the back, I had Lou put electricity out there for me too, so that we had power out there, because when we came there was no power at all. So it's sort of nice. We'll just walk out of this room and you walk into the family room. There's a washroom down here that's hard to see in the dark, so my instructions came from upstairs, put the light on. You know, if she tells me, go ahead, you film, you don't need me to do stuff like that. But you'd never know it, because once I say anything, she's always got to add her comments. Anyways, this is the washroom, which is pretty difficult to tell, but that's it. Just a small washroom, but a nice size for down here. Now this is the family room itself, and I'm going to wander around here and put a light on, see if it helps. This is the, let's back up here and do this thing, I guess, properly. The bottom of the stairs, this is just a closet where Annette stores. Oh, let's see, there's her smelly shoes. Stuff for cleaning toilets. Well, that's pretty exciting. I knew I should get this on film for sure. Did I already say that? That's the central vac system. Just sort of nice. Got our pictures up just a while ago. And I mean, we've been here 6 or 7 months and we just got around to doing some of this stuff. That's a 50,000 BTU gas heater. It must have heard me because it just clicked on. And this house has no furnace. That 50,000 BTU basically throws a tremendous amount of heat down there. Some of it goes upstairs, but not a lot. And upstairs we have electricity in every room, electric heat, and we only use put it on in one or two rooms, and it's been excellent so far. So this is a fair size room. We've got a love seat here, and Annette and I have our little chairs over here, and the Parkers drink so much we have our own bar back here. See if I can get a little closer to it. It's in behind, they got a sink and everything, but I say we never use it. My grandson, who's a very big boy now, when he was a very small boy. But this is the view of the room from here. Let's see, when we first came here, just little things, but this cupboard right here, there's a doorknob you can see. That used to be just a, oh, excuse me, I hit the thing by mistake. It used to be just a blanket hanging. These people had some kind of ornamental blanket hanging there, so we had Lou put a door on there. And you open that door up and you get all your circuit breakers and everything else. Lots of light down here. There's lots of windows. So it's a good sized room. And then, of course, the laundry room. As you go down that hall, you go into the laundry room. This room here, Annette spends a tremendous amount of time in, simply because she's sitting on her buns watching soap operas day after day after day after day. I spend a lot of time. Oh, this, if we want to close the laundry room off, you just got sliding doors. And this room here, I use a lot. as well as Annette. This is going to be a spare bedroom. I'm going to put a futon down here, but right now we use this as the computer room, and Annette keeps all her craft stuff back here in the corner. Those shelves were all here when we moved in. So it's nice, you know, you got a good place for lots of books, and as you can see, got lots of fans. Actually, when we were outside, it would be nice if Joyce was here, because we could just stand her in the snow and lose her for about 3 months until it melts. And there's the computer setup. We spend a lot of time down here. I certainly do, now that my contract is finished in Toronto, and I've been more and more involved in the computer all the time, so it's becoming a lot of fun. But we really enjoy it. These rooms down here have all been totally redone. The family room, Annette and my sister Sandy and her friend Chris, they washed and painted the entire place, because the people that were here smoked. They only smoked downstairs, but my God, it reeked when we came, and these girls did such a phenomenal job. And then I painted the kitchen and the hallways, and of course Lou, as I said, has done a tremendous amount of the renovations for us, and that was all part of the plan, and he's done a tremendous job. Okay, we'll wander out here. We'll go upstairs. While I'm doing this, Annette is getting ready for Sandy and my mom and everybody coming for dinner tonight, so she'll be working away in the kitchen a little bit. We'll wander upstairs. This is the new tile job that just got finished. And then when you come up here into the kitchen, where's Annette?
Right here.
Turn around and say hello. Scare the people to death.
I'm trying to get this thing to work here. Hi, everybody.
Hey, look at the picture on the fridge. The one on the right is an eagle. So there you go. You got an old bird and an old crow in the same kitchen. I mean, no, that's okay. I always get in trouble when I do these things.
Smart, Larry.
Now this while I'm standing here, I should tell you, we repainted everything in here. Right where I'm pointing to, you can see the picture of the wolf. There used to be a wall there. And one day Annette said, she was looking at the wall where it's stove, and she says, "Gee, son, we could take that whole wall out and move it back." And I said, "Yeah, we could spend about 15,000 bucks doing that." So I said, "I think we should just remove that space from behind, because there used to be a closet going to the front door." And as you can see when I get around here, that's what we did. That whole hallway that you see in front of me, that was up near the front door. When you came in the front door, you opened another door and you opened a closet. And behind it was just empty space. So what we've basically done is created a hallway through here, and it's just made it a lot better. Lots of cupboard space. It's a working kitchen. And I get in here at the same time as Annette, and believe me, she gives me a hard time. But it's beautiful melamine cupboards and everything, and they did a lovely job. And of course, you know, as I said, we've washed every single piece. We've taken all the up here with the fluorescent lights.
It took us so long to get this house done.
What does she make? Oh, she's making Swiss steak here, so we'll let her make Swiss steak, and I'll just slowly turn around in the kitchen. When you're in the kitchen, then if I back up there a bit, and this is the eating area. And if you notice in this house, there's fans everywhere, which makes Annette happy, of course. There's her little yellow fan sitting right there. I went to the bingo one night, and that's what I won, a whole fan. Of course, we gave that to Annette. And then, now the living room here, we'll go into the living room. We redid all this wall here. We redid the wall, we we repapered all the wall. These verticals. There was some there, but Annette didn't like them, so she bought these new ones, put them on. They're really very, very nice. Cost you that much money, but they're really nice anyways. Let's see if I can. Get around here. We'll swing around. Let's go for a walk. Oh, we can see I'm collecting eagles. Let's see the eagle plates there. Eagle plates up on top. More eagles there. Up on top of it, it's a doll cabinet. More eagles. Now, here's the front door where you come in the front door of the house. As I said, when you used to come in the front door here, right about where that picture's hanging, you'd open the door, and you'd walk in the closet right here. And of course, we just opened it up right through. Now, this room over here that you can see straight back there is the dining room. That used to be a bedroom, but that wasn't good enough for my little sweetie either, so she wanted a dining room. Not that we hardly ever use it. We've used it twice, I think, in 7 months, but she had to have a dining room, so Lou made this hole in the wall, reframed it, and now instead of a bedroom, we have a really nice dining room. Let's see if we can get some of it in here. Don't worry about the bad language in the background, and that's trying to open something. That's just a... There's all sorts of work that's gone on here. Lou centered that light, that door that's on there. There was a crappy door there. We changed it for that door. These rooms, every room has been painted. I'll see if I can get out. And you can hear Annette in the background. Oh man, I can't open that bottle. She's having a wonderful time. But she gave me this job to do, and I'm doing it. So we'll back up here. Now I've just backed up into the kitchen really, so we're just standing in the kitchen. There's our tapis that we brought from Vancouver. Because you got to remember, we saw this house naturally before we moved here, and gave us an idea what we wanted to bring. First door on the left here is a washroom. I guess better get a light. Put it under hot water, Annette. So, anyways, this is the washroom. Joyce, when you see this, I want you to take note that at least there's paper on the roll for a change, because that's because I put it there as usual, if you remember. And that's greatest trick is, always leave the toilet paper roll empty. Oh, yeah. figure out what she's done here. She sabotaged these so I can't do anything with them.
What did I do now?
No, nothing. I was just opening those doors.
Oh, because I like them closed. They look nicer.
Well, you're fine when you're in it, you close it. When you're not in it, you leave it open. Anyways, now you've all seen what a washroom looks like, because I'm sure you probably don't have one in your own house.
Have they seen those doors before, though?
I don't know.
That's why I left them closed, so you could describe them.
Where am I now? Okay, we're going back now into the spare room. Not really large, but of course, more fans. Does the job. Oh, if I go over here, another nice shot of the shed and the backyard and the den. Beautiful in the summertime. And when you leave this room,
We'll take some more when Mom and get them.
come over in the master bedroom. This room, of course, we decorated everything ourselves and put the border up and painted the walls and just had all sorts of fun. Good thing I made Annette come in and clean up her mess before we started videotaping. Because, you know, normally she's got underwear here, brassieres there, socks here. Everything is thrown everywhere. But, of course, Larry's side, it's always neat. And that's the master bedroom. We'll go back out here in the hallway. Oh, this is a French Canadian preparing food.
That's me.
And what else do we have? Oh, she's crying because the onions are strong.
No.
Right here in my hand, I have a videotape of a letter that came from one Rolly Ciliade. And I thought that was so nice, Rolly, of you to send that video. I'm sorry, to send that letter, I mean.
Hey, you
I
should
just-
have got the videotape right in front of you instead of the letter.
So at some point in time,
Larry will answer it.
yeah, Annette never answers anybody. She hasn't answered a letter in so many years, it's unreal. But anyways, that's the scoop. That's what we got so far. And
We'll get more when Mom and them come over.
actually, I should let you see the picture hanging on the wall. You see that fierce look? Well, that represents Annette.
The what?
The wolf. Lou. And this is the hallway again that we created, so rather nice. And of course my double piece that the frog made for me. I don't think I missed anything here. Even the cookie jars up there with no, any cookies. No cookies.
Oh, yes, you did say.
Okay, so that's it for the time being. Hasta la vista. We'll be back. Oh, a mess. What a mess. No, not Sandy. Not Sandy. I'm talking about the kitchen here.
Likely story.
Oh, fine.
This is how Annette normally keeps things, yeah. Slob.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, boy.
Slob.
That's what you get for being a good homemaker, Annette.
What do we got?
Abuse heaped upon your head.
Lulu Stein.
Your cake now, hon?
We've got Lulu Stein in there.
Old smiling Lou.
No. No, give me a few minutes. That's all right, she doesn't have to go. She's eating as usual.
Well, it's one thing she can still do very well when she's in the mood.
89-year-old glutton.
Almost 90.
Almost 90, yeah, almost 90.
Well, look how many years of practice she's had at eating, so she should be good at it. You know, really.
I'll go take the zoom. This thing has got 24 times on the zoom. We should go and check for wrinkles. Yeah. Yeah, let me just check and see if you've shaved recently, Lou. Look at that.
No, he didn't. He must have shaved yesterday. That's not a today shave.
Ah.
No.
I see. Okay.
Well,
Oh, and that's...
lucky I wear eyeglasses.
What's wrong with what?
The bottom is not cooked.
Is it taping?
No, it's just
Is what taping?
first, honey.
That.
No. Is there any red lights or anything on?
Yeah.
Are you smiling? Because if the red light's on, it might be taping.
I don't see any red light.
Show them the Rebecca Kelterborn.
You don't have it
There
on,
it is. Oh, look at that. Of course I have it on.
Oh, you do?
Look
You
at
got
that
it
face. Look at that face.
On the wrong one.
Why?
Don't you put it on video?
No, camcorder.
It's been so long since I've...
Yes, I can tell.
Use that
We're
stupid
recording. It's on the camcorder. Oh my God. What is that? Oh, it's Grammy Whammy. I better back up.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, she loved it. She just waited till I got it on her, that's all. Where's the thing that I can see? Yes, yes, the battery's holding up here. We have some other stuff about Elliot Lake. Antoinette and I went through, back. No, I wanted to tell everybody how grown up you're becoming. You don't have to act like Bozo the Clown.
There goes our hair in the sink in the milk or whatever.
Water.
Well, that's a lot less hair than it was. Stand up and turn around, Rebecca, so I can show Aunt Kathy and them. Now point on your back how low your hair was when you cut it. Yeah, right to there. You should have seen. I mean, it was so long. And
It was longer than that, wasn't it,
yeah.
honey? Because you could sit on your hair almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and anyways, the reason they cut her hair was
There,
because
see?
every time Rebecca went to the washroom and went to wipe her bum, her hair was getting in the way.
There's
So,
what we cut off.
oh, there we go.
Look at that.
Hey, Rebecca, put the tail on there. Look. Make a tail. Make a tail for her, Mom. No, not that way.
Well, no, I want you, Kathy, now see how long her hair
Oh,
was.
that's how long it was, Kath. Right down to there.
Right down to below the crack of her
Yeah.
butt.
Now, make another tail. Where's Lou? Where's Lou? And see if Lou likes that. Oh, yeah, Lou would like that. And of course, we'll show you a little more of the world's bingo playing champion.
She won $50 last night.
And $50 the night before, and $50 the night before, and $50 the night before, and $50 all the time.
I'm pretty good.
She did.
Hi, Auntie
Make sure that
Kathy.
It's working.
I know it's working, hon, but you could be taping, at the waistline instead of the head.
Oh, no, I got Rebecca. Rebecca is there totally. Do you want to do it?
No.
Okay. See how quick I make her leave me alone?
Want to see hi, Lou?
Oh, yeah, well, that's right. We're going to...
Get a high Louis.
We'll have to go and have to show everybody the bird.
Well, we couldn't get him singing or something.
I don't-
Used to get him
I don't want to show you Mom's room because it's a disgrace. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Hi, Lou. Well, I don't need you in the camera again, Rebecca. It's not your turn.
Sorry.
Hi, Louie. That's who we're talking to. You look fine, Lou. You look fine. I've got you on the camera anyways. People have seen you before. We're shooting the bird.
He's got you.
He's already on, so not to worry. Annette? Annette? Come here and talk to the bird. Yeah, he will. Or here, come here. Come here. I'll talk to him. Take the camera. people who worry about a camera, for God's sake. Louie, come on. Hi, Lou. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. Come on. Sing for the camera. Sing. Come
I
on.
hope we'll be able to see him.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. That's a good boy.
No, I can't even see your face clear, hon. Does that mean there's too much light there?
Make sure that the zoom is backed off, and I think it is.
Oops, sorry, honey. Maybe if I get you from this side. Yeah, see now I can get, yeah.
Yes. Pretty boy, pretty boy, pretty boy.
Wish I could do that.
You have to know how to do that, honey. That camera's worth a lot of money.
Well, not do anything with it, just hold it.
Yeah. What you doing? Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Hello. Say pretty boy.
Pretty boy. Pretty boy.
That might still be too much light, I don't know.
Come on, you. That's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah, it's curling time. Curling time. Little bug.
Bug.
Get a shot of Mom's dogs. Where's she getting
This battery, I think, is pretty well. Mm-hmm.
Battery's got lots of...
Lou!
Oh! See, you cut your hair and then you're grabbing your bum already.
Uncle Larry, can I turn the camera if I don't move it on anything?
You use some what?
For my,
Yeah, you were saying for your...
yeah, and.
Wow, why is it so dark? You see everything, you can't see the face clear or nothing.
It's because of the sun, maybe.
It's because it's dark.
Light?
It's hard dark in the house.
I wonder how it's going to come out.
Well, it's got a built-in light sensor, so it'll come out fine. Did you
I
press
hope so.
the EIS? No, neither did I. Which one is the EIS?
I can't see without my bloody glasses. I'm blind as a bat.
You should carry them with you.
Well, I do. I have them in my purse.
I don't know if I'm... How's the light on this side? Yeah, it's a little bit lighter there.
For his video is one of those big old-fashioned ones, and sits up.
Oh my God, I got a frog.
And
You think I'm in the swamp? This is my friend Rochelle.
You?
I'm going to take this, and when I go to bed at night, I'm going to watch it. Just before I go to bed.
The light isn't on though.
Such a brat,
Of
you
course
should
it's
have seen
not.
him yesterday. So you're going to miss him, he's going to be gone for 2 months?
Three.
3 months.
It's not.
Oh, what are we going
I
to
think
do
if you
about that?
wave, then nobody can see your face. You put your face in front of the camera, and then you
you.
disappeared.
Well, you're going to have to, what? Gonna have some more
Hello,
leaves.
everybody.
Because
The water's warm.
I told Auntie Annette to take the zoom off, and then the zoom was on. But, you know, what are you going to do with these?
they know what I look like, so keep me off of it.
Yes, and of
Take
course,
pictures of Luke and,
I got pictures. I got pictures of everybody. I have pictures of Lou, even though Lou doesn't think I have pictures
You
of him,
don't
but I
have pictures
have.
of doggies.
that's the only
Where are
thing
they,
that's
outside?
good with that, eh?
Yeah,
Because
probably
we
can.
can go to get people.
Yeah.
Put the kettle back on. No, because I just set it off.
Here, I'll get him through the door. That's okay.
Puppies, puppies.
Uh-oh.
Puppy, puppy.
Spot and cheek. Spot and cheek. No. We're leaving the logs out, which is pretty difficult to do. I got 3 dogs in the picture here.
Hey!
Oh, one is Rebecca. Sorry. I didn't know that.
You did so.
No, I did not. And I got Lou again. You might as well give up, Louie. I got you lots. That's okay. I'll get the bird for real. Sing, Louie. Sing hi, Lou. Get him singing, Lou.
Walking.
Sing hi, Lou.
What? Oh, Auntie Kathy, if you want to know where I cut my hair, is I've had like...
You should go up there, she might be out there naked.
And,
See this when you hear disgusting things like that from these French Canadian
Come back
women.
next week. So she went back the next week, and he did it for 5 minutes. He did it 4 times.
No, no.
No, I'm fine. It's fine.
He did that 4 times with this ultraviolet ray thing, like a lamp. She never had anything from then on.
Well, see, everybody goes through it differently.
My mother had her,
Everybody.
she was in her change of life till she was 65. I guess I've got another 5 years.
Hey, can you speak slowly so people can understand you?
Well, when I looked down out west, and a lot of the women in the park was still, and they were in their 70s and 80s, and they still get the odd hot flush.
Better not be that long.
My girlfriend is, she'll be 65 in May.
Is that
She
the
still
tea?
has
Yes, you better drink it.
the odd hot flush too,
While it's hot.
65.
This is the best way to do this. You know?
Kathy,
With the charger.
Larry's sister too, was the same way.
See,
She's
hon,
still going through it.
you know how to do this, eh? You should know how to do this in case you want to film
Oh.
something.
Well, that's a good idea.
But you can plug it in, you can put an you can put the extension on it,
Yeah.
and you're doing it from the power, and you don't have to worry about your batteries.
Well, and then the batteries must be expensive for that too.
About $50 a piece, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's her name there? Sandra went to bed.
No way. She'll be back.
I'm going to show you, I brought Mabel the album, my youngest daughter's wedding.
Oh.
She was wedding, I brought it for her. That's when we had some money.
Where's the smile?
Smile there, Mom.
Well, what I should do is,
I'm concentrating.
Oh, you're going
I should move that ball of wool. We'll have to show everybody the picture there.
It's my
That yellow picture is a smiling face I drew. Sherry, you can hold it up and I can show everybody what I had to do to remind you that you have to smile. So I had to put that in front of her because she sits there and otherwise she frowns constantly. So I have to show her how to
Yeah, 'cause we
smile.
got pictures.
Okay,
of the
that's
house,
it. Your history.
inside the house,
Oh, that's
outside
nice,
the
eh?
house. Yeah.
Thank you. You can put it back. Put it back where it be kept good.
And read. Well, she's only married in 1998. Is this your youngest?
Yep.
Brown and I got this thing all wrapped up and I'm still going
And
in
you
and
lost your knife.
working. And then, I don't know where I lost it, but I did. And it was a
Maybe
great
somebody
night.
picked it up.
Oh, I know somebody.
Did you hear what Sandy just said?
You're waiting with?
No, no, no. A
Did-
knife like that.
Attention. Did you hear what Sandy just said?
What?
She said Lou claims he came out here and said hello to you and everybody and nobody answered
Well,
him.
we didn't see him.
Did you see him?
Hello?
No.
See Louie?
He and
Did you see him, Rochelle?
4 eyes there would have seen him. That's for sure.
Your manners grow with your age, Mabel.
Well, she knows what I mean.
Her name is
Oh, that doesn't
Rochelle.
bother me. I've been
I've got
told
4 too. No, I've only got
No,
3.
Lou didn't come out here because Lou, even when I went in there on the film, he was hiding from the camera. 41 years old and he's embarrassed.
41. 41.
Well, I thought if I'd compliment him, he'd make him out and get in the film.
You hear how young he
I'm
thinks you
surprised
are,
he didn't
Louie?
run out here.
Lou? Larry said 41. You're 41.
And that's nothing, Lou.
But he only feels like 35.
Lou, not one person in this room saw you come out here and say hello, including me.
I
If he did, we must have been doing something because I didn't see.
But he did
I
that
don't
one time
remember
before he
anyway,
gave
so-
Rebecca and I a hard time because he came into the room and he was really angry with us because we didn't speak to him, but neither of us saw him, and he wouldn't believe us.
Right.
But there you have it. Now I have 4 more witnesses, Louie.
Turn around, you gotta get your nice earrings in
Oh,
there.
yes. I think they're really fishing lures. So
Oh,
they tell me.
keep them. Yeah, they do. They look like
They're
maps.
cute.
Maps fishing lures.
I don't know. Some gentleman one day in the coffee shop said to me, he said,
Yeah.
"Hey, lady, I like your fishing lures." I said, "Fishing lures?" He said, "Yeah, in your ears." I said, "Well, whatever they are, I bought them for earrings." Oh, I should have put on my little my fork and my spoon earrings, the ones I bought when I was working in the tea room.
Oh,
I have 1 fork and 1 spoon.
This is a nice before and after shot.
Yeah, the smiling face that's always there.
Yeah, here's a nice before and after shot. Sandra before and Mabel's the after.
That's it. That's
And I said after, not aftermath.
Yeah, but she's smiling.
And of course, then this is what the French Canadians do to this country.
Sit around and
And no talking bad
I won't
because
say it.
I may show this to a priest.
We're the past.
I'll
We're the
say.
good fast. Hey, Louie. Come on out and
The
give
good
me a hug.
Frenchman's the good
We know
guy.
what's good for us.
Come
Come
on.
on out and be sociable.
I'm gonna break all the televisions in the house.
Well,
You wouldn't do
it's
that.
it's the stubborn German in him. He doesn't have any choice.
He's
Oh,
out.
boy.
He's outganged anyways, so I don't know why he didn't come out.
He's outganged? What the hell kind of English is that? Outganged.
She's French.
He's out.
Outnumbered, we call it in this country. Boy, if this is going to be separatism, this one's going to be the first to go. We'll send her. We won't ask. That's
Send
okay.
me any place, it'll do me good.
That's
I'll
okay. We've got one in Vancouver too. Rolly, same thing. Another separatist. No, Rolly is much different. You know what I like about Rolly? Rolly says, if you call him a French Canadian, Rolly tells you, I'm not a French Canadian. I'm just a Canadian. And now that man I have respect for because that's what you should be. Just a Canadian. Period. Who cares if you're Afro-American or you're just an American or you're just a Canadian? I don't care if you're French or
One
Chinese.
or the other.
Yeah, you're just a Canadian. Except maybe mother there. We're not sure.
Well, she used to be a foreigner, though, remember?
Yeah, she was a
Oh,
foreigner.
God, I'll never forget that as long as I live. I never
Kill
feel
them
that
down.
word.
What now? What are you blaming me for now? Hun, don't worry about it. It's exactly
She
right.
always blames you for that, Larry.
If I look in
know
this-
who started it.
If I look in here, that's perfectly
That's
focused.
because you just moved it.
No, it's not. Perfectly focused. Like if I look at you.
Yeah, it's down there.
No, it's not. You think it is. It's not.
He's standing up, don't
Yeah, I'm standing up. That's why it's higher. I have all of you. I know it's hard to believe, but I do have all of you in the film.
Well, forget it. Move it.
They make the camera that wide, they should have all of me on.
That's right.
Why
Let's see if I can get all of Sandy in. Well, not quite. I can get the chair
Well,
and
Chad,
the
I'd
upper
show you my
part.
best part, but Lou gets upset. He thinks I should save that for him.
I may have wanted to show this film to other people.
He'll get a big kick out of that.
Well, that's okay.
Change his mind.
As long as everybody remembers it's her daughter, that's all we have to think about. My sister doesn't come into it here. It's just. Oh man, does she ever have? You've ever seen her smile this long?
No.
15 minutes solid, she's
No,
been smiling.
no, it's very unusual. She doesn't smile for days at a time.
No.
No, she's done nothing but
That's
smirk
right.
and grin.
Yeah. Usually it's like this. You see Mabel out here with the knife trying to hack at Sandra, but
Well, we gave Sandra a break today.
you did?
Well, not really, considering what you had to do.
No, it was a busy, busy day today.
Well,
I thought it was going to be a get up. I was telling Michelle I thought I was going to get up, come in here, do the floors, and because I want to use the special wax that Giselle gave me, a non-slip wax, and what the hell was I doing?
oh, I'm just getting the hallway.
Oh, okay. And it didn't work that way. I had these other visitors that I had to clean up, and then I had to cut Rebecca's hair, and I worked on all that
I think
stuff
I hear
from-
somebody coming down
from
the
the time I
stairs.
saw Larry.
Oh yes, the ham. Now this is a
And you know
real
what
ham
time that
coming
was?
up.
That was early this morning,
Yeah.
first thing this morning, until 2 o'clock. I didn't finish till 2 o'clock.
A ham that's eating.
Now there's another before and after shot.
Mummy and baby. Dirty face baby, no less. Dirty face baby.
How could you have a dirty face? You just left the room.
Pardon me.
She looks good with her haircut.
Well, that's what it is. Girl
Yeah,
got-
one. Not the whole box.
I only have one.
Yeah, right. You only had one. Tell me,
Lou
Rebecca.
counts them, so.
What did she have, one treat?
One cookie.
So she said.
Why do I find that hard to imagine? Just
I don't
one.
find that hard to imagine if Luke counts them.
Yeah, well,
For kids, you wouldn't
No.
need more than one.
no, that part I don't find hard to imagine that Lou counts them. Lou is what they call frugal.
Oh no, he likes cookies. He's not frugal. He just wants to
Plain-
make sure he gets his share. That's all. Right, Louie? The cookies, you count them to make sure you get your share. The cookies. The Girl Guide cookies.
Are they still stale?
No, stale.
I bought them before and they were so stale.
Oh no, these are the chocolate
Oh.
mint ones. They only come available in the fall.
Oh, you mean he's got some in there and I didn't get one?
No, and you're not likely to either. We've had them for 3 months. We haven't had any. You don't eat it. We don't eat your digestive cookies. You don't eat our Girl Guide
I
And-
cookies.
don't think that he's gonna share them.
And when you had licorice, you didn't get to eat her licorice either.
No, you're damn right, because she wolfed it down so fast. She, the odd time she'd throw out a stick, wouldn't you?
Oh, God, at the last lot I had there for months, for 2 months, and I never touched it, and I brought it out here.
Well, yeah,
it's
because
like
it had gone
was
stale.
Yeah.
You didn't want it anymore.
Her generosity knows no bounds. That's after the first 35 packages she ate.
Right on. All right, well, this is enough. Camera's going off. Let me see. Let's get something awful first. Ah! Oh, don't sneak up on the camera like that, Beck. You're liable to frighten me to death. Now try smiling nice, just before we... No.
Hi to Auntie Kathy and Uncle
A
Chad.
nice, give me a nice grown-up smile. A little gentler. A little gentler. That's
She
it.
looks like
Nice.
Pat there.
Yeah, right. That's
Sandra.
nice.
Yeah,
Sandra.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
side of her face.
Yes, she does.
Looks
And we
like
tell her,
Patricia.
and
Yes,
if
she
you
does.
don't
Yes,
behave, Rebecca, that's it. Just where's her neck?
Oh, God, just never.
Put that in the camera. Cut
You
this
remember now, with your new hairdo, don't be coming home telling me that the boys are asking you out on dates, because you're not going, okay? You may not date until you're 55.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
And
Look.
then you'll be too old.
Little does it matter that your mother started when she was 7.
I was not at a date.
And of course,
Donnie Williams wasn't my boyfriend until I was 8 years old in the swimming pool.
and of course your grandmother never started liking men until she was 85.
Yeah.
Well, that's her story anyways. She had 7 children, but they were all by immaculate conception.
True. And blessed events we are too.
How could she have made,
Don't you think, Larry?
how could she have made 5 mistakes?
I don't know.
Isn't that good? This time I upped it.
You did.
I let you in.
Well,
She hit perfection once, near perfection the second time, and the other 5 were
that's
off.
close enough.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
Leave it there, yeah.
Near perfection. Right
Nice
on.
try, other guys.
Yeah, right.
We love you anyway. I mean, we're very magnanimous about
Sure,
this. but-
that's right. It's youthful. Don't you dare call me Uncle Ron again.
Look at
Hey.
You just
Well-
said you called him Uncle Ron all the time.
Unless you smile, I'm afraid I can't play bingo tonight.
Are you going to bingo again?
Why
Look
you talked
at the
your mom
smile.
into it? You talked your mom into it.
No, well, I said,
My mom into it. Horse feather.
I said to her, because this is the last night I'm here for the next few months, I said, Annette and I were thinking of going to bingo, and although I know Mom wouldn't want to go.
She said, yeah, I got news for you.
Anyways, that's it. We put all these people back in the bag.
Yeah?
We say goodbye to
Bye,
ourselves.
bye,
Goodbye
Chad.
to Annette. Goodbye to
Nice
Mom.
visiting you because I'm probably never ever going to get there any other way.
Good night, Sandy. Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, right. Rebecca, come and stick your face in the door and say goodbye.
Louis, come and say goodbye.
Oh, never mind, Louis. He won't do nothing.
I don't know what's the matter with that boy.
He needs help.
He needs help. I need a newer model, I think.
Yeah. Smile, Mother. We're signing off.
Oh,
Fake
God,
it.
that's her usual-
Fake it. Pretend you're nice.
Bingo!
Yeah, right. Yeah, that did it.